Hi, Melissa. How you doing? So, I don't. Well, if you've been looking through the discussion board, you can see I had to pull an emergency move here, and I borrowed your. I hope you don't mind, and I will certainly give you full credit in the week 6 announcement. But I had to pull some of your materials. I had to extract your materials list out of your presentation so I could share it with some of your classmates because it was done so well. I wanted them to be able to see an example of what a professional quality sustainable materials list might look like in terms of showing, I've got it right here, what you've done is shown what your inks are, what the actual substrate is. Then you're given some actual research, and then you're giving the source. And again, your materials, your mat board, where it was manufactured, how it was manufactured, and then most importantly, what your source, the validity, the bones of this whole presentation is this sustainable? And if so, prove it. And you have, clearly, materials again and again, cotton stitching, and again. So good job, great job. Listen, I want to tell you, I don't really, as far as I'm concerned, there's a couple of things I would do with the presentation, but as far as I'm concerned, I mean, you've been on a leaderboard the entire class, so there's no surprise there. But this is what I do with your presentation. You've got this page set up. Now, you have your title head, and then you have your headline right up here. Okay, banner. Then you have your headline, and so the headline starts out with this green. The project starts out with this green headline. Okay, but that's actually a subhead because if you go to your other pages, this is your headline, and then this is your subhead. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's confusing. Again, take a look at that. You're setting the presentation up as if that were your main headline, your H1, as it were. And then you come over here, and then what is that? Is that another H1? Then we find out, no, that's your H1. That would actually have been an H2 or a subhead as it's set up here. So let's get that straight. The next thing I want to talk about is your line length. Your character count is too long. You're asking your viewer to read all that, which is probably close to 100 characters, and then stop at that line, go all the way back there, and start there, and then do the same thing again, and again, and again. By the fourth line, you're just exhausted. Your eyes are exhausted. So what I would suggest is turning that into a 2-column or somehow otherwise put your line length and your character count in check. I'd like to see your visuals presented a little bit bigger. I think especially your sketches. Like so, and again, there's that darn line length, and again. But other than that, why does this happen? Why did we, well, I guess it's all right. It's cool, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about the presentation. I just think you've just done such a lovely and conscientious job throughout the process. And I really want to thank you for all of your effort and your leadership and everything else through the class. And again, thanks. Hopefully you're not too PO'd at me for pulling that stuff out of your presentation and sharing it with the class. But like I said, it was just done so well. So thanks so much. And if you have any questions or comments, please get with me. Thanks, Melissa.